Hello and welcome to Digital Québec, Quebec City's digital magazine. I'm Sandra-Jessica Couturier, and this is already the last episode of the season. Today we will discover the Pixel Challenge. Each year at Quebec City's Digital Week, we have the Pixel Challenge. Today, I have Micheline Beaulieu, Logistics Director, to talk to us about it. Hello, Micheline.
Hello.
What exactly is the Pixel Challenge?
Well, Pixel Challenge is a 48-hour competition where teams have 48 hours, of course, to create a video game, an animation short film, or a music or sound design of a video game or an animation short film.
And how did the competition start?
You mean the Pixel Challenge?
Yes, the competition. Yeah.
Well, we took over from the Bivouac Urbain. The organizer wanted to move on to something else. So we took over the competition, the event in itself, the organization of the event, and we made it into the Pixel Challenge, one of the most VIP the digital creation event in Canada.
Perfect. And what is the biggest challenge for people that are in this competition?
For people in the competition, well, it's really to do something, to work together as teams and create something that may end up winning them money, because we have cash prizes after 48 hours. So to impress judges with their savoir-faire, and it's quite a challenge. Like 48 hours is a very short time. They don't sleep that much.
No, they don't. No.
We have a room dedicated for rest. They can take power naps. Some sleep a little more, but most of them within 48 hours. Some only sleep 6 hours, and they really drink a lot of coffee and guru energy drinks.
Energy drinks, yeah. And how do you feel before this big challenge?
Well, you know, after working so many months in front of my computer, organizing everything, I'm anxious. I want it to start, and I want it to go well. And I feel I'm really enthusiastic about it.
Well, let's go.
I'm looking forward to it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go see what's going on. We have the chance to see our following teams for the Pixel Challenge, so stay tuned.
The Pixel Challenge is a place where you challenge yourself, you help other people to challenge themselves, you learn a lot, you have fun, and you grow a lot. Our team is Believe VR. So we believe in the VR. That's why we try to use that. We have François Chenet, is our technical artist. Jean-Rémy Orr is a game designer, but also the guy who will do anything like testing, audio. Renaud Marco is a programmer on the team. He will do like the jack of all trades of the programmer. We have Mathieu Roy, is a programmer on the team. He will do mostly the gameplay, and myself will be the programmer, but mostly in the core feature like the multiplayer and stuff like that. Our strength is that we know what we are doing, and we are a professional game developer. We do game all day long. It's thrilling. What is fun in the video game, it's when we go outside of the box or outside of our limitation. That's the best place to experiment that and have fun with the team.
The name of my team is French Frogs. It all started 3 years ago or about. I used to study in the United States with my brother, and they used to do 24-hour game jam. We had to find a name and place, and since we were the only two French guy over there, we decided to be the French Frogs. After that, like multiple game jams, we started a team of 4, and we've been attending this challenge, this event, Pixel Challenge, for 3 years now, and now we're 6 people. Guillaume Raymond, sound effects guy. Gabriel Jacques, 3D artist. My brother, Tristan Charon, programmer. Patrice Lenouveau, programmer, music composer. And Dominique Gendron, which is also programmer, music composer. Myself, Samuel Charon, I'm the 2D artist. I do also animation.
We really want to know what's the challenge this year. The last year and before that, it was always like really challenging and not something that you can do easily.
The 2 last years, I really like them. Like the way they're abstract, but at the same time they are precise enough so you're not just in the void. So I'm very confident. I know I like the team this year. I don't know what it is, but I have a good feeling about it.
Mesdames et messieurs les concurrents, le thème du Pixel Challenge 2017 est le défi de l'espace limité. Le défi de l'espace limité, vous avez bien compris, je vous souhaite bonne chance tout le monde.
Défi de l'espace limité. So it's the challenge in English is more like the challenge of the limited space. So we were really happy with that, even though it was not as easy as we talked about before that. But you know, it was a really nice challenge.
The theme, is it inspiring to me? Not really. When it's abstract, there's a lot more room for ideas, and when there's too much ideas, it's very hard to get the 6 people in the team just feeling great about one single idea. The hardest thing is to turn something abstract and vague into something that is catchy and fun. It took about like 6 hours to get a good idea, and now we're on a good start, I think.
Basically, like the concept of the game is pretty much we have a parking lot and each player is driving a car and is trying to get into the only parking lot that is available, and the players has this physics where the cars can like crash to each other, and you can crash with the cars already in the parking, and as the game goes on it's getting crazier and crazier because the parking spots are filling on and it's moving always, so you're just going around the parking spot and parking lot and trying like to get in and trying to fit in.
You are in a space that you need to master. You need to use your shield to defend against the bullets. You need to depend on the other player, but at the same time he is your biggest weakness. They are both necessary to accomplish the goal, which is protecting your core crystal. But if you touch the other player, both players are rendered inefficient, and they will be unable to do anything for like 5 seconds. So communication is very important in that sense.
It was like a great game mixed with a limitation about the space and co-op also.
From the fact that it's a competition and we are limited in time, from there spawn a lot of creativity, because you need to find something fun quickly.
We got a couple issues with like the physics, and like the cars were bumping and we're doing like weird stuff. And one of the other challenges we're facing is that sometimes player 1 and player 2, or like player 1 and player 3 were like swapping around. So like player 1 not controlling the same player anymore. So we had to really face up and like program something to fix that up.
We're also trying to figure out some things about the flow of the game. Right now we're on a blocker. We cannot proceed into the gameplay with 2 players, which is slightly annoying. We're going to try to fix that as soon as possible. And this is part of like basic development. It happens all the time.
We got everything together fairly quickly, so the game, we have a prototype that's really working. All our core mechanics are implemented, so now we can really focus on polishing and adding really cool ideas to a basic concept to make it like more special, like adding like the little, like the cherry on the cake.
For myself, I'm trying to get some FXs fixed. So basically when you block a projectile with the shield, you want to see the explosion. So I'm trying to figure that out.
we're having some sort of issue, at least 2 good ones in the last 2 hours. Still confident that we'll be able to deliver without any issue or any major issue. There's still a lot of stuff we want to do, so we'll have to cut some content, but for sure most of it is already implemented.
We had several issues on our game, mostly about the multiplayer part of the game. We had a lot of work to make the gameplay work, and it's only finished like this morning, so we have a lot to just complete.
An event like this takes a lot of organization. I welcome back Micheline Beaulieu to tell us,
Hi again.
when you organize something like that, what are your biggest challenges?
Well, there are lots of challenges. There are the technical challenges because all the we have to have internet for everybody and also electricity for everybody. We do not. All the competitors bring their own computers, but we have to make sure that everybody is online on time, which was not the case last year. We had a lot of
Really?
Yeah, there are technical challenges. There are also, of course, financial challenges because we have to pay for everything, pay for all that. Like maybe what the participants pay maybe for 10% of all the expensive. The rest you have to go get some partners.
Okay.
And we have a new partner this year, which is Digital Québec. We're very happy to say. And also there are some logistics challenges. Like we have to feed everyone for 48 hours. We have to find them a place to sleep, to rest. We have to also get all the judges because we have a lot of judges. We have 15 judges this year.
How do you find them?
Well, some they're like local judges. The ones are from Frima, Sarbacane, Ubisoft, and Binox. We have 4 judges for the video game category of student category. Those are they're local judges because they can judge students. If you take local judges to judge the pro really don't like it because they're being judged by people they might work with.
Oh.
So, yeah, we have to be careful with that. But this year for the pros, we have editors coming from Sony. I have it right here, Interactive Entertainment America. We have one from Kakehashi Games from Japan.
Oh, wow.
We have another one from Koch Media in Germany. And another one from Team 17 Digital from California.
Wow.
So we have quite a
lot
very
of people. Yeah,
good,
it's very international.
Very international. And the head of the jury for that category, for the pro category, is Patrick Healy from Digital Québec.
Okay, and what are the categories?
Well, you have the video game pro, you have video game student, we have an arcade category, which is new this year. It's Sarbacane who's giving a prize for someone who will want to make an arcade game, and we'll have 2 arcade bornes. I don't know how to say that in English.
Well, you can say it in
2
French.
arcade stations.
Stations, yeah.
Well, they'll be able to try out their games there.
Wow.
You have also animation short film, like very, very short film. And we have also music and sound design.
Yeah,
and then there's the judges' coup de cœur, which you would call it the judge's choice.
What he loves.
Yeah,
what he loves.
Like the ones that stood out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So those are all the categories, and we have partners like Digital Québec, like I said, Ubisoft, Sarbacane, and Canada Media Fund.
Okay.
Is the one giving the animation prize, and then Peak Media. The sound design, and also Silverjack Studio giving also 1 prize in the sound design category.
Wow, that's a lot of prizes. That's great.
Yes, it is.
And what's the future for this Pixel Challenge?
The future is bigger and better.
It's good. Anything digital is bigger and better these days.
Yes. Well, we have 100 more participants this year than we had last year, which is big.
How many participants?
300.
Wow.
We have 300 participants.
That's a lot of people to deal with.
So next time we'll be at the maybe Videotron Center.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we're aiming for 500 next year. Why not?
Why not? A lot must happen in 48 hours. Do you have any fun stories for us?
Well, actually, I have success stories for you.
Nice.
Yes. Like the first Pixel Challenge that we held in 2013, the winner of the grand prize for the Video Game Pros, they went on to develop their game, the game they created during the Pixel Challenge.
Wow.
And now it has been downloaded over 1.7 million times on Xbox Live.
Oh my God.
That's a
That's
good
great.
success story. Another one last year, the winner of the student competition, the video game student, they developed their game and it was presented during the Quebec Carnival,
Okay.
Winter Carnival.
Wow.
It was presented outside. It was called Arctic Panic Arctic.
Panic Arctic. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for having us this year.
My pleasure.
Let's go see how this challenge is going.
I think it's really important to keep a really good hygiene is like to prevent that you're not gonna feel well. So like if you say like you need to sleep before you feel like that you really need to sleep because you're gonna crash and at the end it's gonna like cause you more trouble than you would.
I had to force myself and go to sleep because you're basically on autopilot. So you're like you start hearing voices and stuff sometimes.
I'm exhausted. I'm the kind of guy who's always hungry, and now I'm so tired I'm not even hungry anymore.
And like taking showers and eating like good food is obviously really important because it's basically what drives you up and is basically your fuel, you know.
I feel honestly I'm tired, but like when you're just past to a point, basically like you just forgot what sleeping is, you know?
Actually, people here are taking very good care of us. This morning, I was the second one online to receive a massage. The food is very good, actually. We always have fresh fruit, everything. We have arcade game, we have a lounge where we can just go and relax. There's always room, so if we want to sleep at any time during the day, we can go over there. So there's a lot of stuff for us to relax, just go talk, try to get rid of all the stress.
We had a lot of fun, and you know, when you do game or you do programming and stuff like that, you like challenge, you like the puzzle. You don't want all completed and easy peasy for yourself. You want the challenge. So yeah, we had a lot of challenge and we had a lot of fun. That was really great, and I will never trade back that. I'm believing that we will win, but you know, even if we don't win, we had a lot of fun, and that was great.
I think like every game in the game jam is never completed, but I think our game was really looking good and the fun was there. I think the potential was there, but like we could always have more time to add stuff.
Well, there's always that little stress because you don't know what the judges will say when they're gonna present the winner. But I'm kind of relieved because it's now over and I can lay down the stress a bit.
We had two set of judges. They came. The first one, it was only 2 persons. They were very quiet. So we spoke a lot and they tried the game. I feel like they like it. We exposed the weaknesses, the thing we were working on. And the second group, they really had a blast playing it. So we're confident about it.
The first 2 judges passed check us. It was fine. We only had a little issue that we needed to restart the game, but overall the judge They really had a good experience, so that was really nice. We are proud of our work.
The game starts a little slow, so at the first minute we saw that they were like, yeah, okay, we get the game, and we had this moment when we just get the thing a little bit harder, more of a game, and we saw the judges, they really felt it going after. They were laughing, they were having really much fun, so it was really a good reaction.
Yeah, I was satisfied with their reaction. They looked really happy and they asked to play another game, which is, in my opinion, very good.
We were really stressed and like that was super demanding. The judges came in and everything, but I believe that they seemed really happy. And when they were playing, they were laughing. And I heard them when they left. They said, "I want to play this game again." It was really fun. After the stress, just like I felt more relaxed. I just went to see my friends and like that was at the Pixel playing games, and I just want to try like everything that people were doing, and yeah, the game were really cool, so that's nice.
French frogs.
We won the honorable mention professional division, and we also won the first prize for the arcade division.
We would like to win the game, a challenge, but you know, it was really a nice challenge, and we had a lot of fun, and we learned a lot. I would like to challenge everyone that's like video game and that's like to do video games, even if you are a student or just an amateur. Try the Pixel challenge.
Even if we didn't win anything, I'll be happy because I'm very proud of our project. But we go back home with like 2 prizes, and maybe next year, you know, for the first prize, we'll be back.